Good morning, welcome to AlphaZones. I'm T. In today's video, I'm going to be going through NASDAQ New York session for yesterday and the trades that we could have taken, should have taken, didn't take, and also give you a little understanding of how I managed to stay out of 4 losing trades. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, let's just give a quick overview of what we're looking for in the session on how we would enter a trade. So first of all, we're looking for an entry. And when an entry with AlphaZones, we know that means either a golden candle or a buy and sell signal. Secondly, we're looking for our trend wave to be aligned. So simply a red trend wave for bearish signals and a green trend wave for bullish signals. Thirdly, we're looking for directional volume. So we want to see volume pushing in the same direction as the trade that we're taking. So we want bullish volume on a bullish candle and bearish volume on a bearish candle. We do not want the opposite. That is a red flag. Fourthly, we want our alpha zone, 1 hour alpha zone, to be in line. So we're only taking trades, bullish trades above the 1 hour alpha zone, and we're only taking bearish trades below the 1 hour alpha zone. And finally, last but not least, we want our trend traffic lights to be in line. So for a sell signal, we're looking for 3 red traffic lights, and for a buy signal, we're looking for 3 green traffic lights. So I've marked on the trades already. Start from the end of the New York session around 4 o'clock here, and what the kind of thing we'd be looking for. We're looking for a trend in the traffic lights to give us that indication that there's going to be a signal or a golden candle that's going to align. So the first one we come across here is our 3 trend traffic lights. We've got a sell signal, our trend wave has gone red. This is coming towards the end of the day. This is a lovely little move. What do we need to be careful of here? On our alpha zones, we know our alpha zones are super important, and this is the cue. So let's just replay from here. We don't want to be trading into a queue, but we can trade to a queue. So as you can see from the sell signal here, what would I be looking for in regards to targeting? This is about risk management as well. So we've got a TP, we've got our entry point, we've got our TP1, TP2 and TP3. So why would I be looking for TP1 or TP2 and maybe not TP3? So to answer that question is TP3 here is already in the queue, and with the queue being such an important level, we would be a little bit conscious that actually price can come and touch this, reject out of it and go in the other direction. And we're not looking for trades to be lasting 25, 35, 45 minutes. We're looking to be getting in and out of trades and taking our profits where we can. So, and the high probability moves with volume in the right direction should give us that. So we're looking for this push into the queue, and what we've got here is you can see there is a little bit of bullish volume here, which obviously would be a little bit of an alarm bell, but you're already in, you're already down here, so let's be realistic. I could reduce my risk behind here, but I would still be looking to go to at least to TP2. I wouldn't be risking it to go to TP3. And as you can see, that goes on to it goes past TP3 and goes through the queue, but we don't take that risk and we just take our profit there. So there's one win. Okay, second trade. We've got, let's just click the time here because we've got a previous low here. So this is a previous hour low, which does have some bearing and can have some draw, but not as much of a risk as maybe say previous day low or a previous 4-hour low or a New York low or something like that. So sell signal, trend wave's gone red, 3 traffic lights, and yes, lo and behold, yet again it comes down, TP1, TP2, TP3. Would I be going for TP3 here? Yes, and the reason I would is I would be expecting it to come and take this low, and because it's going to come and take this low, TP3 is above that, so I'd be looking to get TP3, and I'd be looking to go break even TP1, TP2 to try and protect my account there and make sure that even if it does come back, that I'm going to be taking some profit or definitely not a loss. So the one thing I haven't mentioned, and now it's important to mention, is our entries. So why are we taking, how are we taking our entries? We're taking our entries one ticket after the sell signal. Now, the idea behind that is that this is a stop order, and this is what's important. We're using an order so to make sure that actually, if price comes back up here and takes the top of that candle before it enters us in, we don't want to be in that trade. So we put the order on, we wait, and hopefully, if directional volume kicks in, then that will push us through, and that usually will be enough to push us through to our relevant targets that we're looking to get to. So here we get exactly that. That's 2 wins. These are the first two you could have taken. The third one you could have taken here was this sell signal yet again. So we get stop order below, a little bit of pullback, and then pushes down below. Now, that's 3 for 3. We've got it's closed below the 4 hour, below the 1 hour, trend wave, everything's aligning there. Let me just pop on where this is going to. There we go. We'll see, we just play that out a little bit. Comes down and then goes on to the next signal anyway. So that's 3 for 3. Next trade, we've got a golden candle. Our 3 traffic lights are aligning. These are definitely trades I'm looking to take. We're way into the 4 hour here, we're under the hourly, and the trend wave is red. 3 trend traffic lights. Let's go. That's exactly what we're looking for. Very similar targeting to the sell signal after it, but if you weren't, obviously you can take this then. If you weren't in there, then you've got the sell signal. But again, it's another winning trade. Right, so as I mentioned before, stop orders and why. And this is your first example of why. Here's a losing trade that isn't a losing trade anymore, and this is what kept me out of it. So everything's aligned. Our trend wave, our traffic lights, we're under the hourly. We've got directional volume. Everything is aligned for me to take this trade. When you get that reversal, it won't take you in most of the time. Probabilities say that if I do a stop order here and I'm under it, then if volume pushes through, I've got a very, very high probability of going to target. If volume doesn't take me through it, then I'm going to go in the other direction and I'm not in that trade. So it takes the high here and our order is off. No trade. So that's still 3 winners, which is perfect. So we go to our next one with these no traffic lights aligning here yet. We've got another trade here, buy signal, 3 green traffic lights, green trend wave, and I've got a high above that I would be looking to go to, but no tag, and again takes the low of that candle very quickly after. So exactly what we'd be looking for. Next trade, sell signal, bearish directional volume, 3 trend traffic lights, trend wave under the hourly, into a new hour, expecting a push down, and away it goes. Let's go down to here. Perfect. TP1, TP2. That's 4 winners and a couple of no trades that we would have had losses on. Okay, next one, buy signal. Trend wave is lovely and bullish. All these are separated. We've got 3 trend traffic lights. We've got a target above. We are away she blows. Another one not too long before it. We've got some nice trendy price action here. We've got a buy signal. We've got our bullish volume. And yes, it never... I think we just replay that to there so you can see. It should go straight up. Got a previous hour high that we'd be a little bit wary of. Okay, so as I say, the previous hours are important, and that would stop me being a little bit wary about going too far above here. But TP1 should be fine, and I'd be looking for at least to be getting to there. I would maybe not take the risk on TP2 and 3 here, but with having an important level within our midst. But no reason not to take that trade otherwise. 5 wins. Okay, so waiting for everything to align. Next one to align is here. So we've got a golden candle and a buy signal together. One of my favorite things to happen. Let's have a look. We've got 3 trend traffic lights. We're above the hourly, and bang, straight into target there. Perfect. A little bit before it. This is the reason, by the way, on this, why I would only be pushing to TP1 here. We've got a signal before it, is a buy signal. It wicks us in, and it comes down and takes that low, and that is a loss. Now, that is a perfectly valid loss that I would absolutely take. Got no reason not to take it. We've taken a previous level there. However, we have started to close above it. So there's no reason. We can't win them all. And we need to be able to be confident in the ones that are the perfect setups to accept that some of them now and then are not going to play out, and this is one that doesn't play out. So that is what, 6 trades to 1. I'll take 6 trades to 1. Another example of a sell signal here where everything starts to align, our trend wave just goes red, we've come under, traffic lights have gone red, and as we get pushed down with that bearish volume, we don't get tagged in. So we've saved ourselves 3 trades there, which I think is actually, this will make it 8. We've got our buy signal, 3 green traffic lights, and our very, very high bullish volume. It's pushing straight through with a real strong volume there. We've got a Q above to be targeting. There we go. So we've got a previous hour high, which it has then taken. TP1, previous hour high, take my profit and walk away. So next trade, we've got a loss here. So that's up to 8 wins. This is a second loss here. We'll come down under the 4 hour. There's absolutely no reason to not take this trade. Well, trend wave's red, traffic lights are red. It is, other than the fact that we're very, very bullish, this would be, there's no reason not to take that. So we'll move along. We've got a buy signal. This is a shame. It comes up again, everything aligned, wicks us in and comes down. So there's our third loss. A lovely trade coming up. Now we have got news coming at 10 o'clock, but as I said before, this is one that you might want to stay out of because news is coming up. But these trades, we're not looking for them to be there for 15-20 minutes. We're looking for, if everything aligns, I want to make sure that actually we get in and out in sort of a few candles. And one of the reasons that I took this trade, and you see on the Discord that I did take this trade, is because the buy signal comes with huge directional volume here as it's come through. Everything's aligned, and we've not just got a little bit of volume, we've got a lot of volume, which says to me that the push is coming, and that is exactly what happened. And it pushed on and went straight through to TP3. So it was a great trade. We had a sell signal there. Why would we not take that? That's the fourth one we're going to stay out of, and the reason we're staying out of this is smack bang into the queue again. It's 9:35. You're at New York Open, right into a queue on New York Open. That I'm very likely that I could get a rejection here, and that is exactly what happens. So when that sell signal closes inside the queue there, I'm staying out that trade. It's too early in the New York Open for me to get involved in that when we've still got this risk here of this very, very important queue. Right, thanks for coming on, guys. If you do want to join us, you want to come onto our Discord, come and join these wonderful traders, really supportive group that we've got on there. You can head over to our AlphaZones WAP, where you'll get all the indicators, you get all the training material, and all the support that you need to be able to try and get the best level of success that you can as a trader. But I appreciate you coming on. Please do give a little like and a share on the video. If you're not yet subscribing, then if you found any value, then please do subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow on the next video.